Welcome to Cadet Retraining in Area and Perimeter. Please stand by for incoming transmission from your space captain. An overview for your retraining includes refreshing your memory of area and perimeter as a mathematical concept, discussing tips and tricks for calculating area and perimeter using non-standard units of measurement, discussing what non-standard units of measurement are and how they will help us in our activities to calculate area and perimeter, contemplating where we see area and perimeter in our world, and knowing what we're preparing for next. The word perimeter is a combination of two Greek words, peri, meaning around, and metron, meaning to measure. Perimeter measures the distance around an item, an object, or a shape. Perimeter is the length around all edges of an object. To calculate perimeter, we simply add the total, or the sum, of all the lengths of that object, shape, or item. Imagine that you are walking around a basketball court, a soccer field, or even our classroom. You are unknowingly calculating perimeter. If you were to count the steps of all the lengths of the sides that you walk, you would have calculated the total perimeter in the length of steps. Area is the measurement of the surface of an object. Area refers to the amount of space within the boundary, or the perimeter, of a shape, an object, or an item. Area requires us to measure the inside of the surface, to cover it without any overlay or gaps. To get an understanding of area, here is a picture of a fish tank that has been divided into equal sets of squares. To calculate the area, we could count every single one of these squares, and that would tell us the surface area that's covered, without any gaps or any overlay. During our activities, we're going to be using uniformed non-standard units of measurement to help us calculate area and perimeter. Uniform non-standard units of measurement refer to the fact that they're not necessarily formal units of measurement like a ruler, but they're going to help us to calculate area and perimeter in an accurate visual representation because they are all the same size, length, width, or shape. Now let's think about area and perimeter in your world. Where have you seen examples of area and perimeter? Have they been at your home? At your mum or dad's workplace? There are several occupations that incorporate the use of area and perimeter as mathematical concepts. Engineering, to create architecture. Construction, when building. Agriculture, for planting and farming of crops. Designing home spaces and home improvements like building a fence or a gate, or even a pool. So, what's next? After this transmission video, you'll watch a presentation on the calculation of area and perimeter to help you refresh your memories. We will engage in a group hands-on activity using our uniformed non-standard units of measurement to estimate, predict, and record our findings for area and perimeter, and engage in an individual reflection activity for what we have learned. You will then watch a second retraining video about using standard units of measurement to calculate area and perimeter, then a web activity, and finally, a review task. Now, a final thought to help you remember area and perimeter and to distinguish which one is which. Area is the inside, inside, inside. Area is the inside of our shape. Perimeter is the outside, outside, outside. Perimeter is the outside of our shape. Congratulations, Space Cadets. You have completed your first retraining video on area and perimeter. Now, prepare for end transmission from your Space Captain.